What is going on, my everythings? It is your girl Janiqua, and I am back with another reading for you guys. If no one told you guys today, I love you, and I know all your dreams and aspirations matter because they do. So let's tap right into your energy and see what you guys need to know. Archangel Michael and the leg bar, please protect me. Protect my mind, my body, and my energy. Clear all my chakras, right? As we tap in to the most important messages that involves my everything's energy. Okay. Ooh. Sheesh. Okay. So off the back with mountains and obstacles, there is somebody that cannot get next to you. All right, so I don't know if somebody is trying to go towards where you're going or get some sort of access, but they've been hitting roadblocks, all right? This been coming from the internet. Whatever you do on the internet, however you're showing up on the internet, it's attracting a lot of people. All right, some good and some a little jealous, some a little envious. All right, whatever you're doing, it's reaching the masses, it's reaching more people. All right, so your social status is growing. All right, there's something that you're doing online specifically that is growing. All right, where a lot of people have access. All right, you are at multiple places at one time. That is the art and the gift of technology, right? And in many cultures, you know, evil eye, that's a form of protection. I see you probably have an evil eye sticker, or you might have amulets on your body. You might have different symbols around your home. So even though it says evil eye and we instantly think, you know, jealousy, you are protected. And that's why this mountain is here. All right. There is a long way to go before somebody could reach you. You're unreachable. All right. They got to go a distance. I'm hearing they can't walk a mile in your shoes. We're going to see why this is coming out also. Number 1 and number 5. That's 15. This is a karmic energy. Male or female. All right. This amulet and whatever you have as a ward off. Like whatever you have on your person, or like I'm talking about like your personal or like the things, symbols. It's deflecting envy. All right. And it's bringing in good luck. All right. And it's protecting you from any ill will that could otherwise have a negative effect on your well-being. Again, pay attention to evil eye protection. And then you have the mountains here, obstacles. This not by accident. All right. There has been specific obstacles and things put into place for probably a lot of people right now that can't get next to you, that can't get close to you, that has complete zero access. A lot of you guys moved, all right? And the only way people can see you is via the internet. So just remember, whatever you're doing to protect yourself, okay, whatever you're doing to protect your success, your profession, or whatever you're doing online, it's working. All right. It's deflecting envy. You don't have no control over who is envious, because if you're doing something like this on the internet, all right, you're going to get trolls. You're going to get people that envy you that you probably don't even know. That's why you have to be ready to handle certain fame. Because if not, like, that's why you got to be in your Queen of Wands energy or Queen of Swords energy sometimes. Because sometimes the things that people say online, because they are jealous, if you're not strong, it'll hurt your feelings. You gotta stick to that motto. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me, because people are brutal online. All right. But that don't matter because it's nothing but mountains and obstacles that people or someone has been meeting. All right? Or will. All right? Again, number 1 and 5, that's 15. This is something you've released. Okay? So it's deflecting all of that, and it's bringing in good luck, protecting you from any ill will that could otherwise have a real negative effect on your well-being, your success, whatever it is that you're doing, the market or on the other side of that screen. All right? This is not only protection, but it should be empowerment for you guys. All right? Because when you take the steps to protect yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually, when you are, broadcast it in a certain way, or people just have access to certain things. When you take the steps to protect yourself in those type of ways, there's no reason to fear, right? This can also speak to being in a public eye. All right, a lot of you guys over the next course of events, y'all are getting known. All right, I'm hearing it's safe to be seen. Okay, but y'all social status is picking up. All right, it's the algorithm. A lot of people, it's like content, whatever y'all doing, even work, whatever you're doing behind this laptop or computer or phone or screen. All right, it's putting you in a public eye somehow. Okay, or you are just receiving a huge increase in attention. Okay, and it's indicating that there is a need to be aware of your surrounding energy. That's why this reading is coming out. All right, a lot of you guys, your business is booming. You're getting more seen. Things are working out. You've been taking risks. You've been putting yourself out there. And you are magnetizing good luck. And Spirit is just saying, take the necessary steps to protect yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually, or just keep that up. Because not only is it bringing in good luck, you are doing something that is leading you into the public eye over the next couple of events. All right. There is a huge increase in attention on you right now and whatever it is that you're doing online. Okay. So just be aware of your surroundings. All right. It looks like you put enough space and distance. All right. Or these people or somebody, we'll get into your reading. They've just been hitting. You've been getting further and further away. You've been rising further and further up. All right. It's hard to get close to you. Look, mountains and obstacles. That's what happens when your intentions are not clear and it's involving jealousy. Okay? So congratulations on your increase in attention. Congratulations on really being recognized. This is a whole lot of recognition. Again, public eye. That's big. All right? So just be aware of your surroundings. All right? You might even see the evil eye. You might even been seeing the evil eye. That might call you to let you know you might have a couple of eyes on you that is projecting. And you can't control nobody, but you can control yourself and protect yourself. All right. The aloe vera in this plant also, it illustrates and emphasizes the spiritual representation of protection and good luck. So, I'm a plant wizard. Okay. Go get you an aloe vera plant. It's not just good for face and scars. All right. It's protection and good luck. It literally absorbs negative energy. Okay. You can easily incorporate protection into your life anywhere you feel it's necessary. And this is something like it's calling you. All right. Or letting somebody know that it's going to be obstacles and obstacles and mountains and a long road before somebody could physically get next to you or do any ill will. Remember, you are protected right now from any ill will that could otherwise cause a negative effect on what you're doing. All right, so this is what this reading is about. Okay, Spirit, give me more on this energy and what my everythings need to know. This could even be signifying protect yourself. Somebody is coming towards you. All right. Look, dang, I'm telling you, let me tell you, this is a warning that if somebody, if somebody keeps like projecting this evil eye and intending to cause you ill will and destroy your character or whatever it is that you're doing in your time of good luck and good fortune, this is where they're going to be. They're going to need more healing than just in their psyche. You know, Spirit is not playing with a lot of people. We not playing with a lot of people. A lot of us are heavily protected, y'all. Like a lot of us, we don't have to fight. That's what our ancestors did. Our ancestors done fought. Our ancestors done did the marching. So that way we don't have to do that. Okay? This is just a warning sign that there's no good coming from this ill will or intent on your life and the attention. I'm hearing attention seeking. They're going to really be needing to seek attention when it comes to their health, when it comes to their fortune, when it comes to, because this is Archangel Michael. Anytime you hear these type of ambulance and all of that stuff, all right, that's assistance coming in, that's rescue. For some of you guys, you may have even prayed. But that's why you can't be trying to troll or throwing jealous. You know, a lot of us are priests and priestess. We sense it. And we know what to do to not get out of alignment, but to put a boundary up. A lot of our ancestors are ready anyway. They're bored. All right. I'm hearing we've been doing so good lately that they're ready. I haven't did a reading like this in a minute. It was about healing for us, but this is when the ancestors is saying, if somebody does not stop this projection, even if it's not in your face, even they're going to need more. They're going to be seeking another type of attention if this doesn't stop. Maybe this is a warning, you know, with all of us. Spirit always gives us warning, but I'm just hearing not with you. This is y'all reading. I always tell y'all that this ain't talking about nobody but either you and somebody else, you and something. You know, like a job or something, or you and somebody. Somebody's gonna be seeking another type of attention. That's what I keep hearing. All right, this is like a warning. Look, because you are all smiles right now. You know, just like many of us. All right, we done got over. We done did the healing. All right, we done had to call Archangel Michael into, you know, so right now you are in your element. There's nothing but joy. I'm not surprised to see that smiley face card and joy. You haven't gave up. That's what it is. Whoever that is jealous and projecting this evil eye, not only I'm hearing are they in danger of some sort if they keep barking up this tree. All right. But you overcame a lot of stuff. So, you know, as in certain seasons, it's just not up for debate on what is being tolerated. Seriously. And this don't even got nothing to do with the ancestors. Because if you want to even say that the ancestors is not separate from us. Ashe. We harness the energy. That don't take but a quick second. We don't have to light candles. I mean, that's good and all, but like something like this, things get blown out the way and you'll see really, because 1 second we can harness the energy. A particular energy. All right, so it's all smiles. It's all smiles because you're not going to be the one in the ambulance. I'm telling y'all what I see on these cards. You know, messing with the wrong person, it might not even come back as, it might come back as you getting sick, or you go out and something happens to you, or you lose money somehow, or you lose your wallet, something like that. All right, where you like, what, or a consecutive negative events happening, where you like, I need assistance. I need attention. You're not going to be seeking the attention from somebody that is all smiles, because when you really have faith in the God you serve, when you really have faith in your words and the power of the tongue, all right, you know that all you got to do is give it to God. However that seems fit, all right, give this jealousy to God. Do whatever you got to do to protect yourself and call in healing, and you move on with your day. You don't try to get back. You don't wait to see if they're going to get their karma, all right, because we too busy consumed with results. We are too busy consumed with getting already up out of a storm, okay? We are too busy consumed, like now is not everything. Like we are dainty right now. We are in feminine energy. We are in flow, and we are in beauty, and we are open and opening our womb to create. We are surrounding ourselves, even if it's alone. How are we never alone if you could do your nails? We never alone if you could wash your hands. I don't care if you don't got no nail polish. You occupy your time with thyself. That is the altar of God. Welcome to Friday service with Preach Me. That is the altar of God, all right? So it's all smiles with you. And that's what hurts, when you keep smiling, and when you keep succeeding, and when you keep being in a public eye, and when you know how to master that energy, when you know how to ignore the trolls, that gets people mad to the point where they go crazy. All right, because they can't reach you. Mountains on top of mountains. That's not by accident. Every time in anything, y'all, every time you're meeting a mountain, like, it's good to keep going. It's good to overcome. But when you keep meeting consecutive mountains and obstacles and delays, that means it's time to change direction. So, y'all, I see no worries for you. I don't know. Let's see why this is coming out. Let's get some terror out here. All right. I see you just be prepared to be in a public eye. Okay. Be prepared to be in a public eye and to gain the attention of masses. This might involve groups, meetings. This might involve interviews. This might involve just a lot of exposure, a lot of online friend requests, DMs, possibly about even, endorsements or stuff like that, depending on what y'all doing. All right. But it's a receiving increase in attention over the next couple of days. All right. So just be aware of your surroundings. And you need to feel empowered right now, because whatever you're doing, it's enhancing where you need to be. It's putting a good light on you. You're shining bright. All right. The way you shine it is irritating somebody, demons, because they see you doing what they possibly want to do or what they could have. I don't know. But that's the only way people get jealous, when they want to do something that somebody else is doing, but they want to do it. Now, I don't know where the jealous thing come at, because all you got to do is ask, So that's how you know it's a deeper issue. But that's neither here or there. If somebody continues to try to get over these obstacles and get past, and whatever motives that they have, they're going to need a different type of attention, because not only is this medical staff dealing with your health, all right, improving or decreasing, but it deals with earthly things improving or decreasing. It's either the help is coming in to assist, and you in the back of there, all right, to get saved, or you in the back of there because you got put back there, all right, for a completely different reason. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. This is a clear sign. These are obstacles and mountains being met for a reason, because it's meant for you to be a part. It's meant for space between you and whoever this is, on top of you not giving up. Spirit is saying this is your season. All right, this is your time to shine. This is your time to be in the public eye. This is your time where you get an increased amount of attention, because you know what to do with it. You know how to steward over it. You got something to teach. All right, it's the way you gather is what I'm hearing. You magnetize. This is about magnetism. Look, Let me tell you, somebody might do something silly. All right, the Nine of Wands is like not giving up. The Nine of Wands in a regular tarot deck like literally means you don't give up. It means resilience. But in this case, somebody not taking no for an answer. Somebody not giving up. Somebody, even if they're trying to act, you know, jealousy. Of course, this jealousy, it's not made known to you. It's in secret. All right? So this person has been warned. Okay? I don't know if this is a double confirmation. I forgot to ask that. I'm about to ask that. All right, but Spirit wanted this call. Look how this person is. This person needs to be in the back of an ambulance. This person needs to be in a psych ward, maybe. Like, that's not a joke. Some people, you know, when you act like an animal be in cages. For real, y'all. You know, this is a time of healing where I don't care how mad you are. All right, there's a time and a place for everything. And if you do not know how to discipline yourself, all right, if you do not know how to control your temper, all right, and your jealousy and how it's making you act, whether you notice it or not, this is going to be the result. And you don't want to close this year out like this. All right, the Nine of Wands, I'm going to put this back. All right, look, it's draining them. The more they come and chase, the more you go. That's like with anything. All right, Spirit, who is this person and why is this coming out? What does my everything needs to know about this energy, aside from what's already out here? All right, who is this, what they need to know, and why is this coming out? The Eight of Pentacles. All right, this is somebody committed. Spirit, give me more on this Eight of Pentacles. It's something online. All right, I don't know if they texting and thinking you don't know. I don't know if they doing it from a different account. But this is somebody consistent and committed to trying to get close to you, trying to get access to you, trying to get you to accept their friend request, hating on you. Even if they texting other people, Eight of Pentacles, but this is what they are investing into. It's like Twitter fingers. All right, Spirit, give me more on this. Let's put this card back. Let's start clarifying. Spirit, give me more on this protection and jealousy, evil eye. This is what maybe y'all just gotta y'all gotta learn how to handle this energy and really just work on y'all spiritual work and protection as y'all get into some sort of role of being in the public eye and increase intention. Look, the Four of Swords, all right? You are protected. All right, there's a lot of people probably protecting you. I don't know if this is a force, all right, protecting you. But the Five of Swords is trying to win at all costs. It's feeling conflicted. It's feeling defeated. It's feeling like, you know, the Five of Swords, that's like communication, conversation, your thoughts. So it's like, oh, you think you better than me? And you feel, or, you know, you can't get close to somebody, or somebody just completely ignoring you. All right, this could even be others telling somebody, this person is ignoring you. You're not even looking. You're consumed with your happiness. You're consumed with, you know, when you get into the public eye, when people start being aware of your name, all right? When you become a motivating spirit, all right? When you start getting a increased amount of attention, you cannot be just arguing with just anybody. That takes discipline, all right? Of course, you probably want to curse somebody out, but can you do that when you in this time of, it's like somebody is trying to test you. Somebody is just trying to push you, all right? And this is just saying, don't even pay it no attention, all right? Because this is either a force, this is either a being, this is either a person that you don't even need to do nothing. You got so much protection around you physically, mentally, spiritually. They can't get next to you. It's like you got a personal bodyguard, whether this is in spirit or physically. You are supported. You are loved. All right? The Four of Swords is just jealousy. It's literally conflict. Feeling defeat is a sense of defeat. Look, The Eight of Swords, they are blocked out. I don't know if somebody is trying to, this is my stay in your lane card. All right. The Eight of Swords is a lot of distractions where you got to block out. All right. Because it's looking like it's giving chariot energy. Your foot is on the gas. All right. The road is clear. Your road to wherever you're going right now is clear. It's safe. All right. It's not cluttered. All right. You got opportunities to move around, do different things. All right. And whatever you're doing in your life. And the gate is there to saying it's like a boundary. When you put a gate up, it's to clear out the distractions, right? It's a boundary. It's what when you put a gate up, it's showing others what they do and do not have access to. Okay. And right now it's like they are being completely blocked out of your lane. All right. Everything is going fast. All right. You need no distractions right now because things are going smooth. There's nothing in your way. So why would you want to let anything in your way that is going to distract you from being happy, from being in the public eye, for remaining in that role and strong in that role? Now that you got an increased amount of attention, people going to want to be like you. People want to hear your testimonies. People resonating with you. There's just certain things you can't do, and you must cut it out, especially jealousy. All right. I don't know if you know this person, but they are completely blocked out of your lane. I don't know if this person is like a doppelganger or somebody that's trying to just do what you do in your lane. It's no space. All right. There's no room for distractions. All right. This is somebody that is also faced with a lot of responsibilities right now. I don't know if they want to put that on you. I don't know if they want to stick some of these on you. These are post-its. This is like to do. They got a lot of stuff to do. It's bills right here. It's house. It's care. It's a lot of stuff. So Spirit is saying this is not a time to take on anybody's burdens. All right. When you do post-its, I love post-its. All right. When I have post-its, I write down things to remember. All right. This is so much stuff. No. And the reason why this person is jealous because you free. You in your own lane. You happy. All right. Nails done, hair done, everything did. And most importantly, you just clear. The lane and the road ahead for you is clear over the next couple of days. And with an increased amount of attention, you becoming in a public eye. That means your work is being recognized. All right. A lot of you guys that have a 9-to-5, all right, y'all going to walk into work and mess around and get a raise or be called in by the CEO or whoever that's, above you if you're not up there yet. And they're going to really acknowledge your work. They might even offer you a position that this might be advancement in your work, but it's something where you are being recognized at a grand scale. For real. You might even win an award or something. Okay? So you can't even afford to have anything. This is being no. Somebody might possibly want to stick some of these on you. Okay? But I'm telling you, even with that, you're still protected. I don't know who is this being, but I feel like you here. You're not paying no attention. You know you're safe. You're not even giving it the time of day and keep doing it. Okay, y'all. Spirit, give me more about this person. Who is this person? Or thing? Well, I don't know. Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles. This is what they met at. You done bossed up. And your resources and your material possessions and your health and your beauty and your looks and just overall foundation here on life. This is a glow up. But this is like things that is tangible. You know how like sometimes we glow up spiritually. The Queen of Pentacles is like tangible things like doing big things here on earth. Business, house, car, just everything solidified. Solid, strong. Also very down to earth, very creative, all right? reprogrammed herself to have good habits, good routines, all right, eating healthy, making the right choices in order to be in this position of wealth. Queen of Pentacles. She's the mother of the coins. All right, she gets to the bag. And one of the ways that she gets to the bag is she invests into herself. You see, she's taking herself out. She sips her tea. She gets her nails done because she knows her body is the altar for God. And every time you maintain the altar for God, you will always be blessed. This Queen of Pentacles is not stressing. All right, she's doing things. She's prioritizing self-love, self-care on top of being a good stewardess over her finances. All right. She's enjoying the quality of life. And she's able to experience her hard work. The Queen of Pentacles had to go from the Ace of Pentacles all the way to the 10. That's, y'all already know that road. The Ace, the 2, the 3, then you get to the 4, the 5. All right, but then you get to the 6, the 7, the 8, the 9, the 10. It gets better. Some people just stop at the 5 or the 4. So this is jealousy on how you established your life. A lot of you guys move far with this obstacles and mountains. A lot of you guys made a life for yourself and moved to the mountains. Or will. All right, where you are completely separate. A lot of you guys, a lot of people probably feel a type of way because you are alone. I'm hearing standing alone. So, people might say you acting like you too good, or you acting like you all that, or you've changed because you got money. Money is supposed to change you. It is going to change you. It is going to improve your quality of life. It is going to give you the convenience to do whatever it is that you want. But it's not supposed to change your morals and your character. These things, you go through experience to build those things. But money does change you. That's why I don't get. We're supposed to make you stay the same? No, you invest. You do more things. You're able to put yourself in a bigger and higher position to provide more opportunities to other people. All right, because when you in the top of the top and you cutting checks, or you just in the high position, you could put others on because you got some sort of leeway and say so. But if you're not there, you're not doing, you can't do that. And there's always somebody going to talk about the quality of life when somebody actually doing what they want to do. All right? There's always going to be somebody talking, not only whether you're doing good or bad. All right? If you're doing something that somebody wants to do and they not doing it and they finding every excuse not to do it, okay, they got to heal. That's a bigger issue. That's not you. They just insecure that they see somebody doing what they want to do. They not ready to work hard like the Queen of Pentacles. They not ready to invest like she did. Okay, so y'all, not only are you acquiring a lot of attention and becoming a public eye, there's some sort of title and upgrade that is like in a state of affluence. You know how when you have certain resources, or you doing good, or you in a public eye, or you have some sort of influence on others in a positive way, like hold on, because maybe I wasn't supposed to say that because I just forgot. I don't know, but there's something major. Like, this is the quality of your life changing. All right. Expect to be more solid in your resources. Those days of, not having or just having enough. All right. Your sacrifices is over. All right. It's looking like you done went through a fast healing process in your finances. You established, look at you, the Queen of Pentacles. That's from not giving up. People don't want to talk about that. People just see the glam. People just see the level up. They don't talk about those days where the Queen of Pentacles didn't tell nobody what she was going through. And that's why it's not good to envy. Because you never know what somebody went through to reach a level of success where you really see God blessing them. It's one thing where somebody getting money or blessings, and they being selfish, that's going to come crashing down. That's going to be the tower soon. God wait until they get too ahead of themselves. All right. But when you see something like this, that's from not giving up, baby. You know, when you pretty, all right, people don't talk about that. When you pretty, sometimes that's challenging. If you don't act all of that and stuck up, you gotta build tough skin when you pretty. A lot of people be jealous of you for no reason. A lot of people will just judge you for no reason. A lot of people just want to be around you because of what you could do, or the people that you got around, or what you could get. A lot of people wind up liking you and then be jealous of you out of nowhere. Like, people don't talk about being pretty. People don't be talking about when you a woman with money. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about $1 billion. You know, you might be the first billionaire, but I'm just saying, like, established, like the Queen of Pentacles. Like, it's hard to, like, live in a society where everybody feel like it's not enough or they not enough. All right? Because it's just so much jealousy. You just automatically get judged. Oh, I don't like her. Oh, she want my man. Or just get labeled. It's like, dang. You can't do that, because a lot of us pretty beautiful women that is talented, that is wise, that is smart, we the coolest people. But we just protect our energy like you doing. You notice, like, a lot of the beautiful girls, like, with a beautiful heart, but that's really pretty too, we don't have a lot of friends. Because it's always some shady activity. You'll find out something, not all the time, because there are good people out there. Trust me, there are. I done met a lot over the past days I've been doing personal readings. I posted about that. But you got to find your kind. All right? You got to find women that is successful, even if you're not at that level yet, because you want to be around somebody that is going to inspire you. All right? If you're the only person that just keep inspiring your group, there's a problem, because what happens when you need inspiration? You know what I'm saying? So, there's just so much different things happening to you. I don't know. You've been doing your thing. You've been on your grind in a good way, because it's looking like you didn't forget about yourself. You're not forgetting about yourself. All right? Whatever you're investing in, you're making sure your health is taken care of. You're making sure you feel beautiful. That's what's getting you the money. Pretty privileges is not a joke. And also, know who your God is. You know, half of us that just be sitting back looking pretty, that's because we learn how to manifest. That's because we learn how to let release and surrender and just know whatever I pray for, I'ma get, because I deserve it. Like, I'm not asking for nothing, and I'm being realistic. You know, I'm not about to be asking for nothing that I'm not ready for. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole mechanism and system, but right now you doing a thing, and Spirit is saying just guard your energy right now. All right? Because the attention, the exposure, the level up, the grind that you've been on is bearing a lot of fruits over the next couple of days. And you just sip your tea and mind your business. Somebody jealous about that. I don't know if you distance yourself. They definitely can't get next to you. I don't know if you blocked out your space, you blocked out your energy. All right? There's people might even be telling them to, like, calm down, relax, you doing too much. But they need to stop. All right, look, what I said, didn't I say it don't even got to be you? They come outside, they get into a car accident. They come outside one day after doing something to you online, or even thinking any ill intent, because they jealous of your status right now and your life and the quality of life you are experiencing. Look, the Ten of Swords, they're not even going to be able to say anything. They're being silenced. The Ten of Swords is silence. You know, this is my roll with the rush or get ran over. And this is also my cross the line card. All right, sometimes no message is a message. You know, a lot of us spiritual beings, we don't have to say nothing. That's when you got to be worried. All right, when we stop saying something, when we stop giving in, when we stop being triggered, when we stop, that's when you know, quiet, stop messing with these quiet people. Because once somebody stop feeding into it, and they, like, you know, once they give it to God, all right, You're going to be silenced some way because it's out of our hands. I'm telling y'all what I see. The Ten of Swords is somebody either crossed the line with their mouth. You know, the Ten of Swords is speech, it's communication, it's your thoughts also, even thinking. You know, that's the evil eye too. You never had heard about you have friends? Because how can somebody really hurt you if they don't know you? How can somebody really block your blessings if they don't know you? They can't do that. It be the people that you know you always hear about friends. Damn, was I supposed to say that? Shit. Oh, you never heard about friends when people be like, just don't say nothing until something manifested, because sometimes a monitoring spirit, it don't even got to be that friend or that family member, but a monitoring spirit will be working through them just to try to monitor you. So the Ten of Swords is saying silence. All right, move in silence. All right, or this person is about to be silenced, but they definitely crossed the line. If you weren't aware, somebody definitely crossed the line. They did something online. They typed something up. This might be a text message, an email. They might even said something, word of mouth. They might have thought it, but it was all ill intent. It was out of ego. It was out of jealousy. It was out of envy, whether they want to say it or not. And they about to be silenced. Ten of Swords. It's like somebody speaking on your name, and now they're not even going to have the voice. I don't know. Like, you know, they're not even going to have the ears for people to listen. Ten of Swords. Silence. Ran over. They couldn't keep up. All right. Look. The Five of Wands. All right. Somebody is trying to put something out before it escalates. That's this card. This card, you know, there's a fire here. All right. And there is this energy trying to put it out before it gets escalated, before it attaches to everything else and it blows up. Somebody is trying to de-escalate something before you find out, or before something blows up, or it did. And they're trying to burn out the fire. They're trying to put it out. All right. They trying to put it out by themselves because they started it. So I don't know if this is an argument that Spirit is wanting you about to just move around. All right. But they done did something that they probably can't get themselves out of. This is the Five of Wands. This is like a battle trying to defuse this. And that's what happens when your ancestors step in. All right. Look, the Wheel of Fortune, you going. You not on that hamster. Like the game is up. You know when to cut out. You have discipline. You are obedient. You know when it's all fun and games, and you know when you got to check out. You know when things are serious. You know when things get moving. That's the Wheel of Fortune. You got to know when to get off that wheel. All right? Or you will spiral out of control. All right? You will think everything is a game. So the Wheel of Fortune is growth and expansion. That's taking things a little bit more serious. You know, it's a time to play and it's a time to take things serious. That's how you grow. That's how you expand. When you strengthen your discipline over your wants and your needs, your desires, you be obedient, all right? You build structure. You build routines, healthy habits. That's what's going to get you here like you are. All right, so this is like over. The wheel has turned. Ace of Wands, let me tell y'all. Y'all going to be in front of some sort of screen. All right, I don't know. Look, the Six of Wands. This is an award. I don't know your performance. You're being awarded for your performance. I don't know where you performed it. I don't know what, like this even could be at work, where you walk into work and you be recognized, or you be given a title or another award to another level because of your performance. You know, we all have, you know, performance, like any job you have, you know. Yeah, in order to get a raise or promotion, or just be really recognized as somebody that wants to grow in a company, you know, your attendance, that's a part of your performance, right? How you show up energetically, that's a part of your performance. How consistent you are, all right? How you learn, right? How you follow rules, how you direct, how you lead. All of these are part of your performance. So whatever you've been doing in your life up until now, it's being rewarded. Your performance, you was being watched, especially on camera. It's like, even though I see y'all been going through a lot on your lives, the way y'all been showing up on camera, all right, you are showing people how to get over that. The Ace of Wands is like your big shot, and you're not blowing it for nobody. The Ace of Wands is an inspired action that done led you to fame and publicity and in the public eye. That's what this is talking about. All right, y'all done leveled up. And y'all are receiving a major blessing, a reward. This definitely is advancement. Okay, literally, you're going to be really happy over the next couple of events. But yeah, the World card, something is closed. Look, this cattiness. All right, I'm sorry, somebody's a bum. I'm sorry, because if the audacity of people jealous of you and they in this predicament. Like the audacity. A lot of people don't think like this spirituality is real. They don't think that the projection land them a butt whooping like this. They don't think like this is all what's happening to somebody because they projected the evil eye, all right, and called you to protect yourself in any type of way. Okay, this is what's happening. The Five of Pentacles to the Five of Wands, all right? Somebody is declining in their material possessions, all right? They are decreasing and declining by the minute, and for a lot of you guys, this person is not stupid. They know. A jealous person doing clout and all of this and projection and trying to get in your lane and distract you and talking about you like you in high school, withholding information. They know these people know when bad stuff start happening, they know what it's from. All right, somebody is trying to de-escalate a problem that they've been having that is taking a financial hit on a toll on their finances. All right, this might be an unexpected decrease in their finances where they're trying to gain a hold not only on but their finances, because if not, they're going to be out on the street. You see how God work? You see how karma work? You want to be occupying your time and calling attention on something else when they know whatever that is going on in their life, it is leading to them possibly being out on the street or going through a really, really, really messed up financial rut. A hit. All right, so where they're not even going to have enough resources to even do basic things. That is one of the things that you're not supposed to do in this world. That's like one of the deadly sins. Is envy and jealousy. It is. It's in the Bible. This will happen to you. So this is you. If this is your reading, and you got anybody around you where you see them struggling and you seeing them really, really, this is the Five of Wands to the Five of Pentacles is fighting for your life in survival mode. All right. And let me tell you, it's not a good feeling because I've been there. All right. Fighting for your life just to eat, fighting for your life just to live. Like just to live, not even eat. You don't even got to be out on the street, but I'm seeing this card as like really trying to get a grasp on something in responsibilities, work, profession, that if not, and if it gets out of hand and they lose control over their stewardship and their finances and their responsibilities, which is looking like it's happening, they're going to be on the street. They're not even going to have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, is what I'm hearing. Because I don't see this. They don't even have no water. All right, to put the fire out. They don't even have no love. They don't have no, y'all. All right, so anything else for for this person and my everythings. The Lover's card. Woo, to the King of Swords. Okay. Spirit, give me more on this Lovers. Love have been coming out. Spirit, give me more on this Lovers. Ooh, the Six of Pentacles. Look, you are blowing up. The Six of Pentacles, you know, this is one of my favorite cards in this deck because you are getting massive attention. You are being in a public eye. You are receiving an increased amount of attention because it's the work that you've been putting into your hustle. I don't know if there was a goal for you to get seen more. I don't know if you was telling your body that it's safe for you to be seen. I don't know if you just wanted to blow up and be a content creator or just influence, be an influencer, right? That's what she's doing. She's cutting her own check. She's getting out autographs, and it said that. You are being in a public eye, and it's everything that you've put in up until now that is giving you this exposure, that is giving you these opportunities, that is broadcasting your name, that is showing your face to the masses, that is getting your name out there. It's everything that you're not getting anything less or more than you've been putting in. Six of Pentacles, you've been putting in the work. Congratulations. Protect yourself. All right. So what's the closing out messages? Spirit, please and thank you. Three of Cups, celebrations. Celebrations, they can't stop this. All right, you got to remember there is, you know, cattiness and jealousy and evil eye, but there's also universal laws. All right, and one of the universal laws is, I don't care what type of projection or evil eye. I don't care what type of spell. I don't care what type of ritual. If you stay obedient and you stay focused on whatever it is that you are passionate about, that is bringing you joy, that is allowing you to come up, that is allowing you to be seen, whatever that is fueling you on a positive way, whatever that's evolving you and bring you joy and getting you to be creative, right? If you continue to do that and clear out every distraction that is trying to get its way in to distract you, if you stay obedient and disciplined in that, it is law that what you put in is what you get back. Because look, you not worrying about the karma. I'm pretty sure you felt this. It's hard not to feel it. You know, words hurt. Even when you know, some of us are intuitive. You don't even got to read cards, y'all. You know when somebody's talking about you. You know it. You know when somebody is jealous of you. You know it. It be your own friends. It be your own family. It be your own lovers. It is law that if you block out that energy, karma is going to take care of itself. All right. Not only is God going to bless you right in front of the same people that was talking about you and secretly envious of you and projecting evil eye, but look at the results. They're about to be homeless or without no home. I'm not saying like homeless because, you know, people do got support. But I'm saying, look at this card. You know, I'm not being funny. All right. Being homeless, that's not a joke. Okay. But when you have your material possessions, home, car, money, and things like that taken away because of this, I don't feel bad. I'm not going to clap in your face. Because I don't care, being in a state of, in the Five of Pentacles, not having it, it is not a good feeling, y'all. But back to the karma. This, by you keeping focus and understanding cosmic law and universal law, Putting all of that energy, even if you wanted to act, putting all of that energy into your hustle. All right, making sure you always presentable. You're not arguing in front of no camera, especially when you're being noticed more. You're not doing that. All right. You're not putting yourself out in that light no more when you know a lot of people are looking up to you and being influenced by you. All right. The karma, when you keep going, the karma handle itself, the Five of Pentacles, resources, completely taken away. All right. Things are getting so out of hand with their actions, the wands, that is getting out of control, and they're trying their hardest, all right, to defuse the problems in their life because they know that it's getting out of, they know that the results is going to be the Five of Pentacles, all right, also others protecting you, getting into problems with other people because it's looking like you're well respected enough to where people are just defending. You're not going to have that. People love people, all right? Being silenced, possibly even physically hurt, hit or something like that by a car, okay? Needing the ambulance because of health problems or who knows how this will happen. This is karma. This is karma. This is simply the result of somebody's actions after meeting obstacles and roadblocks to try to get into your lane. Meeting obstacles, mountains. This could be just obstacles that they was facing, trying to get in your lane, trying to do what you do, trying to get in where they fit and trying to eat off of you. Doppelgangers. And you were smart enough. All right, Queen of Pentacles, distance yourself, sipping your own tea, watching everything unfold. You're going to witness this. I'm hearing get your popcorn. All right, because things are taking a change. The wheel of fortune, the wheel has turned. Seasons changed. All right. You took like serious. You're not in that amusement park. You know, you work hard and you play harder. You don't play harder and you work hard. And work hard, I don't mean burn yourself out either. I mean, believing in yourself. Trusting in God that God is going to supply until you find something that really brings you joy and you have enough knowledge to monetize off of it. That's what I mean when I'm talking about rich and successful and all of that. The wheel of fortune is growth and expansion. You knew when to stop. You knew when to take things serious. And the results are sitting in your Queen of Pentacles energies, non-stop awards, recognition, publicity, attention. All right, wins under your belt, power moves, being seen and heard. All right, being told you've done an outstanding job. All right, taking risk, acting on every inspired action and performing well. Performing well in front of the camera. Performing well in front of the eyes that you don't even know watching you. Because you don't know all who watching you. This is the blessing. Look, love. Let's not forget about this. This is divine love. This is mature love. All right? This is business. All right? Going into business. And you're happy. Well, this is my favorite card because look at your face. You like, I really did it. People are recognizing me. All right? So just as much as they love me, I am happy that it's like an equal give and exchange of energy. That's the Six of Pentacles. It's an equal give and take with anything. Whatever you put in is what you're going to put out. If you put in envious energy, you not only going to get these results. Look, this is devastating. It's becoming too much to bear. The Five of Wands to the Five of Pentacles. And look, because you did not stop, you're going to be all smiles this weekend. And this week ahead, all smiles. You are fully protected. I love you.